Hey Taurus, how are you doing? This reading is for Taurus for the week of July the 7th to the 13th, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. Keep in mind this is a general read. Take what resonates and leave the rest behind. And if you'd like to book a private reading with me, you can do so in the description box below. Click on the link. It will take you to the website and you can check out the options there. Also, a shout out and a thank you for all the ways that you like, share, and subscribe. I couldn't do these readings without all your wonderful support, so thank you so much. I'm so truly grateful. What is going on for the fabulous and most beautiful Tauruses? What do you need to know? What do you need to see for your highest good? Present time, the Strength card. Major Arcana for Leo, what's coming towards you? The 10 of Pentacles, Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo energy. What you're focused on is the 7 of Swords, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy. And your blocked and challenged position is the King of Swords, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy. And your outcome is the Knight of Wands, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius energy. Okay, Taurus. Let's clarify this and find out what is going on. Present time, you have the Strength card, and the Strength is about perseverance. It is also about courageousness, bravery, strength, or something about diplomacy, being patient. And there is this energy coming towards you. The 10 of Pentacles is your end-all be-all, your big old house, your white picket fence. Or right now you're withholding or withdrawing and avoiding any kind of commitments or connections. This could be, a commitment connection with a friend, family member. That could also be with boss. Maybe your boss is trying to get you to work overtime and you're like avoiding it or ignoring the calling or ignoring a call. Somebody here also is strategizing, or you are being very strategic. You're making swift, quick movements. You could be flying under the radar. There is something about this commitment connection, and it could be inheritance. It could be finances tied up, because the King of Swords is in the blocked and challenged position. Now, King of Swords is the ultimate truth. So there is something about hiding or sneaking around an embarrassing secret. I'm also getting judge, lawyer, doctor, and attorney. There is something about being brave, being bold, and taking action. This is also time management. Somebody here is snooping around or sneaking around. Okay. Trying to cut corners. Somebody here trying to cut corners in some kind of work situation. It could be cheating on hours. It could be anything. What is a Strength card? And the Ace of Wands. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius energy. Could be dealing with a Leo. But the Ace of Wands is a new beginning, new opportunity, new possibility. It is also confidence, empowering oneself, bravery, strength, courageousness, creativity, passion. There is some kind of like strong pull or strong attraction, strong bond. Or there is something about patience. What is this 10 of Pentacles? 10 of Pentacles is your end-all be-all, your big old house, your white picket fence. It is also inheritance, legacy, abundance, being in good company, being in the right company, or something about your company. This could also be you being the boss. And there is something about avoiding saying something, or you need to handle something, but also sneaking around. What is this sneaking around? Sneaking around some kind of truth or honest communication. What is this? 10 of Pentacles. And the 6 of Swords. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy. And the 6 of Swords is about finding balance, staying grounded and balanced. But this is also getting out of choppy waters into more smoother sailings, the light at the end of the tunnel. Or there is something about letting go of a commitment, connection. Because the 6 goes to the 7. And there is something about being quiet. That could also be you and another person going somewhere privately, Like this could be like an Airbnb or going into business privately, quietly. Seven of Swords can also be a liar, cheater, stealer, thief. Somebody who robs and thieves your time, money, and energy. Or it's like not taking the bait on working overtime, or there's something about family. Could also be something about family coming towards you and you've been avoiding them coming to your house or something. You don't want somebody to come to your house. Okay, what is this? Seven of Swords. And the Seven of Cups. Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio energy. Okay, Taurus, in your focus is the Seven of Swords and the Seven of Cups. And the Seven of Swords can be deceptive behavior. The Seven of Cups is mixed feelings, mixed emotions, and scattered energy. It is also fantasy, illusion, and limerence. So there also could be something that you want to go towards, but there's something fake about it, or there is also about a situation, procrastination that you need to get in writing, but you've been avoiding or ignoring it. Procrastination is nothing but self-doubt. But right here, the Strength card is about bravery, strength, being courageous, empowering oneself, getting out of some kind of Ten of Pentacles situation, letting go of some kind of commitment, job situation. Knight of Wands in your outcome is a free-spirited type of an energy. It is also eagerness, excitement, adaptability, capability. Someone here is avoiding making a decision, like they're procrastinating or dragging their feet. Knight of Wands can also be somebody who is flaky, fickle, hot and cold, there one day, gone the next, Peter Pan syndrome, somebody who is undependable and unreliable. But it is also sexy. So this could be some kind of new situation where you've been fantasizing, dreaming, going under the radar, not talking about some kind of circumstance or situation, but the procrastination is very high because the intellect needs to have balance. And it's in the blocked and challenged position. There could also be something that's not in your hands, like a judge, lawyer, doctor, an attorney. So you're kind of like waiting around. In the meantime, prioritizing you as well. What is this King of Swords in the blocked and challenged position? King of Swords could also be, somebody cold, avoidant, emotionally detached. Somebody who's borderline narcissistic. And the Knight of Pentacles. Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo energy. Okay, Taurus, you have somebody in your external environment, possibly a Virgo, an Aquarius, a Leo. This person is not who you think they are. Okay? I'm going to tell you that right now. Because when I get the Knight of Pentacles in the blocked and challenged position, it's somebody who you think is diligent, hardworking, loyal, your right-hand man, your right-hand woman. This person is not. See how this person is actually hitting this telephone pole? So there is something that's dragging on and dragging out, but it could also be just a fantasy or an illusion. This person steals your time, money, and energy, or procrastinates to keep you stuck. Now, when I get the Knight of Pentacles up here in the upright, this is somebody who's your right-hand man, your right-hand woman, somebody who shows up, crossing their T's, dotting their I's, very thorough. I'm also getting something about, when the Knight of Pentacles is up here, this is somebody who is a perfectionist. But down here, this is somebody who's sloppy work, sloppy in something. So you're going to find out who this person really is. Knight of Wands is also my Peter Pan, right? Flaky, flighty, wild pony. That's also you wanting more freedom. This is also travel plans. So vacation, fun in the sun. Okay, what is this Knight of Wands? And the 10 of Pentacles, Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo energy. So you have the 10 of Pentacles up here and the 10 of Pentacles down here. And the 10 of Pentacles is your end all be all, but this is also freedom from commitment. This is also getting away from commitment. But I'm also getting something about eager and excited to move into some kind of new job situation. Something here, possibly judge, lawyer, doctor, something that's not in your hands. But in the meantime, there's something about sloppiness. Like, write down something of a priority to you and get going. What is this strength card in Ace of Wands? Empowering oneself, but it is also, you know, confidence, bravery, strength, healing, diplomacy, gentleness. And the 7 of Wands. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius energy. Could be dealing with a Leo. So the 7 of Wands is about drawing a line in the sand and placing healthy boundaries. Reprioritizing one or two things here, Taurus, is the priority to you. The rest is one big old obligation. So put it way down the list. 7 of Wands is also advocating or standing up to a bully, standing up for a cause. Or there is something about the strength in you to overcome some kind of obstacle or hurdle or hiccup. 777, getting a lot of sevens. Sevens are to focus on you in your journey and get back in touch with you and less on what other people are doing. Because it keeps you in a place of messiness and limerence. Also procrastination. So what are you having a hard time getting your wheels spinning going on? 7 of Wands is also deflecting or dealing with somebody who is defiant. Combative. Okay, so what is this 10 of Pentacles and 6 of Swords? Could be family, could be inheritance, could also be, you know, should I retire? Should I retire here? You know, woulda, coulda, shoulda. I'm just feeling like we'll get to this other energy here. What is this 10 of Pentacles? And the 9 of Wands. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius energy. So the 7 of Wands and the 9 of Wands is what you resist persists. So resisting on changing job situations, let alone you're not working well with two individuals here. 7 of Wands, 9 of Wands is also burnout. 9 of Wands is I'm sick and tired of being sick and tired of what? My job, my commitment, my relationship, my friendship. I'm sick and tired of being sick and tired of not having any support or help. And this is also manipulation. So this could be like game trickery, games being played. Or there is something about a person has an agenda or a motive on how to keep you stuck in some kind of work situation or situation. And you have been loyal to this, or you think somebody is loyal. They're not. They're a liar. Liar, liar, pants on fire. But the limerence of it, or the fantasy of what this looks like, is keeping you in this situation or whatever, the scenario. And 9 of Wands is also the wounded warrior. You're tired, you're beat up, you're burnt out. But this is also about expanding your mind, expanding your awareness, expanding your consciousness, and moving away from this 10 of Pentacles. Also, if you're feeling bright-eyed and bushy-tailed, take action. But if you're feeling burnt out, take rest. Because you're of no good to another person or yourself if you are burnt out. Like, this is scattered energy, scattered feelings, mixed emotions, high roller coasters of emotions. And the Lovers. Major Arcana 4, Gemini. And you know, the Lovers is a union, a reunion, and a change in heart. But you have a choice or a decision, but there is something that you're avoiding of making a choice or decision entirely. Or you think that this is, you know, your soulmate. I'm also getting something about the vulnerability, transparency, and honesty that needs to come from you. But you've been avoiding this tough conversation or procrastinating on it. Why? Or somebody else. And a change in heart. So change in job situation or change in location, relocation. I'm also getting somebody who might be very jealous about this situation that you have going on as well. The Lovers. This, okay, so what is this King of Swords and Knight of Pentacles? And the Eight of Pentacles. Yeah, something that it says do not open. It's like not wanting to open up a can of worms or be a whistleblower in something, but if you do, it like sets you free from some kind of scenario or situation. And you know, the Eight of Pentacles is mastery of craft, paying attention to the detail and putting in the quality. But I'm also getting something about sloppy work or somebody around you very sloppy. Because the Eight of Pentacles is about work. But that's also a need of what are you working on? Or who's working you here? Somebody here is working you. Ace of Swords. Here's the facts. Here's the truth. Here's the clarity. Bullseye. Okay, what is this? Knight of Wands? Eager, excitement. It also can be creativity, passion, but this looks like somebody who's flaking out there one day, hot and cold. It also could just be a fun friend stopping by and visiting you. And the King of Wands. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius energy. And you know, the King of Wands is typically Leo energy. And then you have Sag, Capricorn, possibly. But you know, this King of Wands is a natural born leader, a go-getter, an action taker. It is also getting great advice. Or somebody here is a motivational speaker or an advisor. There's something about attraction and passion and sexy. And you know, the King of Wands is also, you know, somebody who is a CEO or an entrepreneur. This person's got talent and skills, skill set. Something about the skill set. And this here, you want to move away from this. You know, this person's lying already. Or maybe you don't. Maybe you're not realizing that who you're working with is sloppy and not telling you the truth, because the ultimate truth is in the block to challenge position plus the Knight of Pentacles. Like I said, the Knight of Pentacles up here is somebody who's diligent, hardworking, thorough, loyal. But this person is the exact opposite. You've got a Leo here who has a lot of power, or there is something coming in and catching you off guard or by surprise. And this could be dealing with a Leo. So here, it's like you're avoiding making this decision or choice or decision because you're afraid of being vulnerable or opening up to this new connection, job situation. But what you resist persists. So do you want this or that? Just don't lie to yourself, right? Four of Cups. Four of Cups is distractions. Who or what and where in life is distracting you from what you want? And this situation is also bored, discontent, and disappointment and dissatisfaction. It means the milk has expired, the milk has curdled, you've overstayed, you've overgave to a situation, and or the milk has expired. It means you're bored and checked out and your soul is desiring more in life. I'm also getting something about being protective. Or somebody is trying to like block you from leaving some kind of 10 of Pentacles. Whatever this work situation dynamic is. But the strength in numbers or something about possibly a Leo. Could be advocating with you. The boring one, bland conversationalist, uninterested in new things, monotone speech, lacks social skills, and is a party pooper. Yeah, this is fun. Or you're making good money, buying a flashy vehicle. There's something sexy too, the way that you work. The hippie lives to the beat of their heart, unconventional belief, peace into peace, love, light, laid back style, may be hard to pin down, loves for retro era. The builder. So going back to like flipping homes, I always get this with you too as well, like flipping homes, buying and flipping homes, because this is definitely a home that's a home over here. And it says the builder works in construction, handyman, outdoor work, electrician, mechanic, builds homes and buildings. Job can be dangerous. This person is holding a whole bunch of handyman tools. The ghoster, okay, right here, it's in your blocked and challenged position. Avoids serious topics, has inconsistent relationships, lacks courage, runs from deep feelings, right here. May act awkward, weird, avoidant attachment, right here. So I would definitely let go of somebody who ghosted you if you're fantasizing, dreaming, and visualizing of holding on to this person. Like, empower yourself here, have confidence, be brave, and take action, because I feel like there's a better connection for you. Or there's something about the vulnerability and transparency and honesty. This person can't be honest. So I don't know if you're procrastinating or you're being deceptive towards yourself, where you're like working with another individual, yet this person is dragging their feet or drags you on. Something's being dragged on for an agenda. Or it's like, it works. Maybe it works. Maybe it makes you good money, but you are lying to yourself that you absolutely love it. A date is coming soon, the boring one. This is also a date, possibly with a judge, lawyer, doctor, and attorney, to sort through some kind of situation. Like, it's not at your hands. Maybe it's a work situation where somebody got sloppy or was stealing money. I don't know, stealing investments. I'm in love with the way you love. Somebody who's unconventional. Yeah, free-spirited type of an energy, but fun. Our plans did not work out, but let's try another route. Our plans didn't work out. Well, no, obviously. Our plans did not work out, but let's try another route. I prefer to keep our relationship private, the ghoster, okay? So the one that you're fantasizing of everything you want, I would move away from that person, because this person is just going to keep manipulating you, or, you know, the horse and carrot, drag you on. I want to experience all the phases of your growth. So there is something growing here. Could be an actual, somebody who has a big heart, or somebody who is like strong, like a strong masculine, strong feminine energy. Like, this person knows how to balance both. purse. Pay attention to your finances. Yeah, what's robbing your time, money, and energy? Or who's sloppy at work and says that they're working? Claw, be careful, don't take risks. Carriage, a journey either physical or mental. Right here, this is travel. She could be traveling to go see whoever this King of Wands is. Could be a friend, family member, like family. And then Weeping Willow, family, sorrows. That's this situation. Boot, increase your efforts if you want to achieve your goal. And that's another thing. Don't get sloppy thinking right here. Or fantasizing, dreaming of what you want, but you still have to take the action. Because the Seven of Swords is like avoiding or ignoring the calling and afraid to be transparent, vulnerable, and honest of who you are or what you want. Vine, seek out information that will help you. So what information is going to help you? So seek out Vine. Like I hear it through the grapevine. Seek out information that can help you. The Lover's energy is about truth and transparency. Someone being open and honest with you. And yet you're either ignoring, or there is something about, yeah, I'll do it another time. Or yeah, I'll put it off. And, it's paperwork or it's something. Like, it's like, get going. And Bull, do not back down from opposition. Show strength and fortitude right here. So don't back down. And also, if you get like a claim denied or anything like that, insurance claims and all that will deny you right off the bat and make you feel very discouraged. They want you to go away. So advocating and standing up to bullies and standing up for your rights, keep going. Leave me a comment down below. Let me know how this resonates with you. Like, share, subscribe. And Taurus, if you want to book a private reading with me, you can do so in the description box below. Click on the link. It will take you to the website and you can check out the options there. Take care, my friends. Bye-bye.